Hello again, welcome back. We are, yeah, thanks. We, Lady Pop Hunter, the woman who likes to be in the way, and David. And we are broadcasting from a double secret location hidden somewhere deep in the southeast, in the middle of nowhere. Because, as you know, if you haven't been watching, we are moving, so that's why we have like the world's plainest background. Sorry about that, but that's all we can do in the time being. What we're doing today is a quick update on the reveals for the 2018 Emerald City Comic Con.
Mm.
But before we do that, that you had something.
I had won a giveaway from Funko
Yes.
and this is what I won. This Boba Fett.
You don't even know who it is.
No, I don't watch Star Wars, and I normally don't enter giveaways because one, I never win, and then I usually don't want whatever they're giving away. But I entered. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna win. And then I saw it was Star Wars. I was like, watch, I'll win that, and I did. So I have a wacky wobbler Boba Fett.
Boba Fett.
Yeah.
But thank you, Funkoholic, because that was nice.
So check out her channel. She does giveaways quite often, and they're simple giveaways. They're not like jumping through hoop giveaways.
Yes.
You just pretty much say, hey, I want to enter.
Sure.
And you're in. So
it is the best way to do it.
Yeah, it's easy on everybody.
And I have a shout out. Kit and Caboodle. Kit and Caboodle. Am I saying that right? Cat and Caboodle. It's Cat and Caboodle. It's a take on the phrase Kit and Caboodle. That's why I say Kit and Caboodle instead of Cat and Caboodle. So Cat and Caboodle, if you're watching, hi.
Hey.
How you doing? Pickups before we get going. We found it.
Finally.
If you saw us on Instagram, if you don't have us on Instagram, it's Open by Chance on Instagram. We showed these. We found them in Lithonia, Georgia, at a Toys R Us. An interesting story about that, because when we went up to the cashier, remember, and he goes to scan it and stops and looks at it and he says, "These are the only ones out there, right?" And it's like, no.
No, they got like a million of them. They
had
like a lot.
Yeah, they had a lot. They had a couple of dozen of them up there. And he was like, "Oh, so there's more on the shelf." Okay. And it's like, why are you... What does that mean?
All that.
Yeah, he did. He was shady. He was shady. I guarantee... I'm wondering if after we left, if they all disappeared. Another thing that we picked up is the Tigra. Came in the mail.
Yeah.
Yay, Tigra, because we are both fans of Thundercats. We're both fans of Thundercats, and there they are.
Yep.
So, Emerald City Comic Con, which is held once a year, and they try to do green stuff. And Funko loves to pump things out.
Yeah, they like to crank it
Which
out.
is why we're doing this separate from our weekly roundup, because it would just be too overwhelming. First off, we have the Army Man from Toy Story.
I never saw Toy Story.
Really? I'm surprised. You've seen a lot of the Disney and Pixar stuff.
Yeah, I like the Disney and Pixar cartoons, but Toy Story is one I've never seen.
Okay. You know, it's 3 of them.
Yeah, I know it's 3, but I just never seen them.
That's all right. That's a basic looking Army Man soldier. It doesn't really look like the Army Man from
the movie.
But
I
don't think so. Maybe the body type and the head.
No, I mean that's Funko for you.
Yeah.
You just get a mold and slap any name on it, basically.
I guess. Next, the flocked Good Luck Bear Care Bear going to Emerald City Comic Con. I apologize for these images. Remember, they're not ready to reveal them, but they've been revealed, and a lot of these images are coming off of a Mexican website, so that's why they look funny. But yeah, the Care Bears are coming out, and we'll be talking about that here shortly. But you'd think they would all be flocked,
and
they are not. They are not. Thanks a lot, Funko.
Yeah.
I know you'd like to get that one.
Yeah, I pre-ordered my set, and it's like 13 in the set. So
yeah, now with this one, right?
Yeah, with this one, excuse me, with this one, all of the chases, all of the exclusives, it's 13. You know, and of course the commons, it's like 13 of them.
So they're off to a fast
and
start.
it's, I think, well, this one and I think one more is flocked, and it should come flocked to start with. But hey, you know, it's Funko, so maybe in a year or two they'll re-release it, and all of them will be flocked, all 13.
Yeah, they get all that completist money.
Yeah.
Next, we have Daenerys Targaryen, I think is her name, in a white dress, and this is from Game of Thrones. Don't know anything about it.
Yeah, we don't watch Game of Thrones. I think we watched like the first episode, and
yeah,
a lot of people tell us too much.
Yeah, a lot of people tell us that, oh, you should check it out, you'd like it.
Yeah.
We weren't really too into it because there's just a lot of gratuitous sex in it.
And then the brother and sister were fooling around. It's like, what's up with that? I don't want to watch that.
Yeah, that just kind of put us off of it a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's going to Emerald City. And Dorb's 2-pack of Ace, which is the Bat Dog, and then Crypto, which is Super Dog. Which it's cute, but you know, it's cute. This one is the giant white. This is going to be a 6-inch pop.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Going to Emerald City Comic Con, and it's also related to Game of Thrones. So I think a lot of people will be excited about this one. Actually, it looks kind of cool.
Yeah, it looks like, I guess he's frozen or something.
Yeah.
I guess with the bluish gray color.
Yeah, there's like ice creatures on that show. Next, we have, yeah, I knew that you'd like those. The Dorbs of the opera themed Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd.
Yeah, that's nice. I might get that.
Yeah, because you have already everything else Dorbs Looney Tunes anyway, so couldn't hurt. Hopefully you can find it.
Hopefully they come to a store that easily accessible. You know, when they release it to stores, and you have to do another video saying what stores they're going to.
Yeah, if I can find all that out, I'll do that.
Well, it's not until March, right?
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
I think it's March or April, so you have some time to figure it out.
Next is Padme Amidala, Star Wars. Padme in, I don't remember which film this one was in. Padme's from the prequel series that people weren't too fond of. They like the original Star Wars. They like the new one. They don't like the one in between. But yeah, Padme is from that. She's going to Emerald City. I don't see what's very green about this, because they like to do green-themed items at Emerald City Comic Con.
Well, a couple of the things we've seen so far hasn't been green, so I guess they're just putting things out.
Funko does whatever it wants.
Yeah, basically.
And next we have the, I think this is from Scott Pilgrim, Gideon Gordon Graves, Ramona Flowers 2-pack.
I don't know what that is.
I haven't watched Scott Pilgrim, so I don't know anything about it. Yeah, I think it's a movie. It's a movie series. But I don't know anything about it. But the 2-pack is going to be at Emerald City. Next we have Maui, and this is from Moana, and he's that big guy transformed because he can change shape.
What big guy?
The
Rock?
big, yeah.
He transforms into that?
Dwayne Johnson, yes. Because the in the movie Moana, that other character, I can't think of his name. Well, Maui, but of course his name's right there. The big Samoan guy is not actually a person.
Oh.
So he this is what he changes into. Well, I don't know. I didn't see the film. I just kind of know.
I didn't see it either. I kind of quit with Disney films.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't watch a lot of them anymore like I used to. So.
Well, Disney's changing.
Yeah.
They're getting political. It's kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
Next, we have Amy Pond
Oh, you like
from Doctor Who. I don't know who Amy Pond is though, because I like classic Doctor Who. The newer stuff I'm not that familiar with, so I don't know really who Amy Pond is. And everybody's been crying for it for a year. Mary Poppins Yondu.
That's a cool
Mary
one.
Poppins, y'all! Yeah, that's a cool one. Yeah. A lot of people have been asking about this. Why didn't you do Yondu with the big mohawk?
And the little...
And the arrow.
Yeah. That's nice. I mean, I saw the movie.
And you see he's floating there.
Yeah, I saw the movie and I actually liked that. I'm not going to get it though.
Yeah.
But I did like, I saw both first and the second. And I think that is nice. That's one of the cooler ones that they have. Yeah.
But like I said, this is Funko actually listening.
Yeah, actually
which it does occasionally actually listen to the consumers, because I know that I see that one on their Facebook all the time. Hey, when the hell are you going to do a Yondu Mary Poppins scene? Because we'd really like to see that. Rock Candy, Poison Ivy. Which fits because she's green.
Yeah.
We don't collect Rock Candy.
No.
But Rock Candy, Poison Ivy. And this is from Spastic Plastic, and that is Pulpo. Pulpo the octopus, I guess.
In 3 different colors.
3 different colors.
I guess you gotta watch the show to know what that means.
Which means, no, I think this is a made-up character.
Oh, okay. So why he in 3 different colors?
Because Funko.
Oh. Because it's the same thing. The height, the sweat, the hat, the eye patch, the bow tie. It's just 3 different colors. It's just that's like those foot soldiers.
Yeah, because Funko can do it. Because Completists will buy all 3 of them. This is the Beastman and Sorceress vinyl 2-pack.
Yeah. The only thing about those vinyl 2-packs, some of them I don't understand the link with the characters.
Yeah, those 2 don't go together.
Yeah. Now, when they did the Thundercats, they had Lionel and Mumra. That made sense.
Sure.
The hero and the villain. But then they had He-Man and Trapjaw. It would have been better if they had He-Man and Skeletor.
Yeah.
Or He-Man and Adam.
Yeah, or in this case, Beastman and Adam, I would say, because Beastman's jumped Adam a few times in the comic book, caught him off guard. Yeah, yeah. Not the comic book, but in the show.
Yeah, or Beastman and another villain.
Or the Sorceress and Zodak.
Yeah, so or the Sorceress and Tila.
Zodak knew who she was, and he would visit the castle.
Yeah.
So I mean.
Yeah, I don't understand a lot of their when it comes
thought process.
Yeah, when it comes to the He-Man line, the Masters line, I don't understand. But when they did what's that, Jack Skeleton, that one I understood. I mean, Jack they had Sally and Jack, yeah. And like I said, the Thundercats one made sense. The Rudolph one made sense. So I don't know. Okay.
Okay. Steve Zizou and
Ned.
Steve and Ned Life. Steve and Ned. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, I never seen that show.
I'm not sure what that is. They look like they could be orderlies. I don't.
Yeah.
When at first glance, I almost thought it was Cheech and Chong. But I have no idea who these are.
Yeah.
So you got us on this one, folks. If you have any, I'm sure somebody knows, and you can go ahead and put it in the comment section down below, and we'll.
We do try to respond. It looks like they belong together.
Yeah, they do.
You know what I mean?
They look like they belong together. True enough. And I think that is it.
That's it for the releases?
Yeah, for the San Diego for Emerald City Comic Con. And the thing, the other thing that I was thinking about was if I was going to have a choice for Emerald City, This is who I would have picked.
No, Grimace Uncle.
Uncle O'Grimacy. Since they have
The
McDonald's license and they're going to be doing the McDonald's figures, flocked green Uncle O'Grimacy. For those of you who do not know what this is, back in the 70s, around St. Patrick's Day, the McDonald's would release a green Shamrock Shake.
And they still do.
They still do, but they don't have Uncle O'Grimacy anymore.
No.
And so whenever they announced that month, Uncle O'Grimacy would appear in the commercials. Ho ho, I'm Uncle O'Grimacy and I got the Shamrock Shakes. And everybody would be all thrilled because it was green. But yeah, I would love to see, I think that would be a cool item for the Emerald City Comic Con. But I do not work for Funko.
No.
So they don't listen to me.
No.
And that is it for Emerald City Comic Con. So anything in there? I know you were like the Care Bear.
Yeah, the Care Bear, the Masters of the Universe one, and the Looney Tunes.
The Looney Tunes.
I think that's all.
I don't think there's anything there that I would have particularly wanted. But what do you think? What would you like? You could go ahead and put that in the comment section down below. We do try to respond as often as possible. Also, keep in mind if you didn't realize, my second Masters of the Universe cartoon parody is up. I will put a link to that down below. And also, if you weren't aware, I'm sure everybody knows this by now, but Toys R Us is closing 182 stores nationwide. Which means that if there is a Toys R Us in your area that is on the hit list, there is a possibility you might find some discounts there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to see if I can find the link to that, and I'll put that down below too, so you can check and see if there's a Toys R Us shutting down in your area. So,
good time to beef up your collection if it was things you wanted, but it was just a little pricey.
Because sometimes some of that stuff is expensive.
Yeah, but when they shut the stores down, they have that progressive clearance sale, and the last stuff is 90%. But by the time it gets to 90%, what
you're buying store fixtures.
Yeah, by the time it gets to what you want, you know, all the stuff you want by 90% is gone. So. But still, if you get 10, 20, 30, 50% off, it's still good.
And those store fixtures aren't a bad buy either.
Yeah, especially if you're a collector.
Yeah,
because we bought some stuff, and they're pretty cheap, those store fixtures. And again, if you're a collector, they do really good.
Yeah. Doesn't hurt to check that out. So please do like, share, and subscribe if you are not a subscriber. This is a great opportunity. Like I said, do not let the background fool you.
Yeah.
We are moving around because we are moving. And so the normal background that you see is just not there.
Yeah.
And we will see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.